And come to your back. So finding a reclined position that is comfortable for you. You can have your knees bent, feet flat on the mat. You can bring a bolster, a rolled up blanket, or a pillow under your knees. Or you can just extend your legs long. You can have a pillow or a folded up blanket under your head. Just taking a few moments to get really settled on your mat. And allow your hands to rest gently somewhere on your body, maybe on your belly, maybe your right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. And feeling your body on the mat. Just allowing your hips, your shoulders, your legs, and your head to be really heavy and comfortable, grounded. And then come to stillness, making sure that your lower back is comfortable. So maybe tilting your hips forward just a little bit. Good. When you find your posture, soften your gaze or close your eyes and just start to bring your awareness inward, noticing your breath. Just bringing your awareness to your breath, noticing how your breath feels. So, not trying to change it. Just notice the quality of your breath today. If it's fast or slow, deep or shallow, quiet or loud. Today we're going to be focusing on the exhale. So letting go. Our breathing practice this morning is longer exhales. But before we get that there, bring your awareness to your body. Just notice how your body feels. Scan from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. And notice if there's any part of your body that's maybe a little tight or sore today that may need a little bit more love during practice. And just really being mindful of that. If something I say during practice doesn't feel right for you, please don't do it. Come out of the pose and take a resting posture that works for you. In yin, we hold poses for longer periods of time, so 3 to 5, sometimes 7 minutes. And you want to make sure that you're never holding any pain or discomfort in your body. Always listening to your body, doing what feels right. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth and slowly and quietly sigh it out. Let it go. Good. 2 more like that. Deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Let it go. And last one. Deep breath in. And exhale to sigh it out. Good. Now continue breathing deeply in and out of your nose. And just notice if there's any part of your body that you can soften. Maybe it's your jaw, maybe it's your forehead. Let's start our breathing exercise. So let's start to breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. And then pause at the top. And then exhale for a count of 8. So twice as long as the inhale. So I'm going to count the first few, but then allow you to breathe at your own pace. You're going to try to breathe in. And then as you exhale, try to really extend your exhale and try to go twice as long as the inhale, really exhaling all the air out. So starting with an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 4, pause, and exhale for 8. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Good. Continue at your own pace. So counting quietly in your mind, inhaling for a count of 4, pausing just for a moment before exhaling for a count of 8. And depending on how you feel today, your capacity, you can breathe as fast or as slow. Just making sure your exhales are twice as long as your inhales. Good. If you notice that you've lost count or you got distracted, it's completely okay. And just come back to counting with the next inhale. Inhaling for 4, pausing for a moment, And exhaling for 8. Do 3 more like that at your own pace. Inhaling for a count of 4. And exhaling for a count of 8. When you're done your last one, take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Let it go. Good. Slowly start to bring some movement to your body, moving your fingers, your toes. And then bring your big toes together. Extend your legs long, point your toes, reach your arms overhead, and come to a full body stretch as if you're waking up for the first time today. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Soften and let go. And then bend one knee and then the other. Roll onto your left side in a fetal position using your bottom arm as a pillow. And just pause here for a breath or two. Just notice how your breath feels compared to the beginning of practice. When you're ready, slowly start to push yourself up to a comfortable seat, sitting with your spine tall, your neck straight, chin parallel to the mat. Soften your shoulders down your back. Allow your hands to rest gently somewhere on your body. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Bring your hands by your side. As you inhale, reach your arms all the way up, palms touch overhead. And exhale to bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your hands. And think of one thing you're grateful for today. Good. Slowly start to move your props aside. And our first yin posture today is child's pose. So we're going to get ready for a child's pose, and you can decide what the child's pose looks like. So you can have your knees together or knees mat distance apart, big toes together. And you're going to roll your upper body all the way down to the mat or to a prop. So if you have a pillow, rolled up blanket, if you have blocks, you can prop your bolster pillow up. And just slowly just bring your spine and upper body down onto your prop. If you are rolling onto a bolster or a pillow, you can turn your head to one side allowing your arms to rest gently on the mat. If you're coming all the way down to the mat, you can allow your forehead to rest on the mat or on a block. Again, allowing your elbows to rest on the mat. Shoulders are soft away from your ears. And if your hips are lifted, you can always bring a folded up blanket or a pillow under your thighs, just so we can allow your hips to really rest and feel heavy. So taking a few moments here to really get settled in this child's pose. You want to make sure you can really let go of holding on to any muscles. Just allowing your body to rest on the mat, feel heavy, allowing gravity to pull you down. You want to make sure there's no discomfort in your knees, in your shoulders, in your neck, in your hips. So taking your time here and finding a place where you can pause in stillness. When you find your place, when you find your pose, just gently soften your gaze, close your eyes, and come to stillness. Come to your breath and allow your awareness to settle on your breath, letting go of anything else you're holding on to. Maybe it's your jaw, maybe it's your forehead, maybe it's a thought or your to-do list for the rest of the day or your week. Or maybe it's a feeling. See if you can let all of that go and just come to your breath. We're going to be here for about 5 minutes. So just getting really settled, comfortable, and breathe. And if your mind starts to wander, kindly bring your awareness back to your breath. Being really gentle with yourself. Coming back to the next inhale and exhale. We've been here for a few minutes now, so just notice the sensations in your body and listen to what they're telling you. You may notice that your body is opened up a little bit more. And maybe you can go a little bit deeper into the pose, adjusting your props. Maybe reaching your arms forward a little bit more. Maybe pushing your hips back a little bit more. Or maybe your body's telling you to back out of the pose a little bit. So listen to your body and just see if it's telling you to make adjustments. And if it is, just really slowly and mindfully make any adjustments you need and just come back to stillness. Finding a place where you can settle, soften, and just breathe. When your mind drifts, just gently guide it back to your breath. And take a deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. One more like that. Deep inhale and exhale. Now, really slowly and mindfully start to come out of the pose. So, just really moving really slowly. Come to your hands and knees, coming to tabletop position. Bringing your knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide and just pause in tabletop, noticing the sensations in your legs, in your hips, in your back. Good. And then maybe slowly starting to bring some movement to your body. So you can start to make circles with your hips in one direction and then the other. Maybe making figure eights with your hips. Good. Any movement here that feels good in your body. You can start to move through some cat cows with your breath, inhaling to cow, And exhaling to cat. Good. Good. And then sit back on your heels, sitting in a kneeling position. Just pausing here with your hands resting gently on your thighs or your lap. Soften your shoulders, down your back. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And just notice how your body feels after holding child's pose for a few minutes. Notice your breath. Notice your mind. Notice if it's quiet or loud. Just notice it. No judgment, not trying to change it. Just notice. And slowly start to come back to your hands and knees. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes under. And then push your hips up to downward facing dog. So um, in this down dog, you may choose to stay in stillness or maybe pedal your feet, bending one knee and then the other. You can keep your knees bent and lift your heels up and drop them down. Good. Maybe rock your hips from side to side. Just notice that release in your legs and your thighs. Good. Pausing in stillness, take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, let it go. From here, slowly start to walk your hands back towards your feet, coming to a forward fold. So for this one, you can bring your feet wider, so hip distance or wider apart. Have your knees bent a lot so you can really let your upper body hang here. So your hands can stay on the mat. You can bring your hands on blocks here. You can choose to grab opposite elbows. Wherever you are, really bend your knees and allow your head and shoulders to hang heavy, allowing gravity to pull your head towards the earth. And notice how this feels in your back, in your spine. You can maybe rock back and forth on your feet a few times. You can choose to nod your head yes, shake your head no. This should feel like a really good release in your upper back. So if you're just feeling this in the backs of your legs, bend your knees more. And make sure you're not stretching your hamstrings here. This is to release your spine, your upper back. Good. We're not going to be here for too long. So you can choose to stay in stillness or maybe bending one knee and then the other, rocking your upper body from side to side. Good. Really allowing your spine to decompress and let go. When you've had enough, bring your hands back down on the mat and start to walk your hands forward, coming back to your downward dog. Good. Pedal your feet. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly bring your knees down on the mat. Good. Then from here, start to walk your knees forward, cross your ankles, and come to a seat. So we're going to come to a seat, Extend your legs long, and we're going to come to a seated forward fold with the legs extended. So this is called caterpillar pose in yin. So you can choose to use props here. So if you want to sit on top of a folded up blanket or roll up your mat, to just tilt your hips forward a little bit. And then your feet, your legs can be together or maybe hip distance apart. It'll help you kind of bend your knees and fold forward more. You can choose to use a bolster or blocks in front of you. You can bring a bolster under your knees and fold forward there. So choosing where you want your props to be. If you don't have any props, you can have your knees bent and feet flat on the mat and just fold forward over your thighs. So grabbing anything you need here and finding an option that suits your body today. So today may be different from the last time you practiced this pose. So just listen to what your body needs now. And when you're ready, just slowly start to fold forward. And as you fold, make sure your knees are bent. Make sure your hamstrings, the backs of your legs are really soft and comfortable. You want to let your feet go so you're not flexing or pointing your feet. Just let your feet be soft. And allow your forehead to rest on something. So you can grab blocks or you can bring your hands on your legs and just let your forehead rest on something here. Making sure you're not holding your head up, letting go of any effort in your neck, in your shoulders. Good. So taking a few moments to find your forward fold. We're going to be here for a little bit longer, so 7 to 8 minutes. So just taking as much time as you need to really get comfortable and settled. Find your edge. Find a pose where you're feeling something. So you're feeling a forward fold in your legs, in your back, but making sure that it's not your 100% range. So find a place where you can comfortably hold stillness and breathe. And when you get there, soften your gaze or close your eyes. Soften your jaw, your forehead. And start to come to your breath, feeling the next inhale in your body. And settling and letting go with the next exhale. Forward folds are a symbol of reflection, going inward. So if you notice thoughts, feelings, emotions start to come up, know that that's completely normal. And just notice what's coming up for you. See if you can gently set it aside for now and guide your awareness back to your breath. So we've been here for a couple of minutes now, and you may notice that your body started to open up. Maybe you feel that you can go a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Maybe you start to adjust your props and fold forward a little bit more here. So taking some time to adjust if you want, if you need to. Moving really mindfully and slowly, allowing your body to soften and come back to stillness. If any thoughts or emotions start to come up, just notice them and then gently guide your awareness back to your breath. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more just like that. Deep inhale. Long and slow exhale. Let it go. Then really slowly start to come out of the pose. Coming up, moving really slowly and mindfully, resisting any fast movement. Come to a seat and just pause here with your eyes closed, shoulders down your back, and notice anything in your body. Maybe there's a rush of energy in your head, in your spine, in your legs. Maybe you notice the urge to move out of this pose, bend your knees, or come to a different position. Just see if you can stay still here. Good. Now slowly start to move your props aside. Bend one knee and then the other. And bring your feet mat distance apart. Your hands behind you. Fingers can point forward or back. And then gently start to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Moving really slowly, mindfully, noticing how this feels in your body, in your spine. Good. And come back to center. We're going to come to half butterfly. So extending your left leg long, bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. So you can, again, bring something under your hips if that feels good. You can have something under your left knee. Make sure you're not flexing your foot. Your left foot is soft. And then we're going to turn our torso towards the extended leg. And one way to do that is just bring your hands by your side and slowly pull the left hip back. So when you're facing your extended leg, you're just going to start to walk your hands forward and fold forward over your leg. And you can use props here. You can bring something under your leg if that feels good. You can bring a block or two under your forehead. So again, just taking some time adjusting your props. If you don't have props, you can have your knee bent, again, feet flat on the mat, and just fold forward, bringing your forehead on your knee. So finding a variation here where you can stay in stillness and pause. Allowing your upper body to soften and let go, making sure there's no pain or discomfort, especially in your right knee, in your lower back, in your left hamstring. And if you can't go too deep into the forward fold, don't worry about that. That's not the point. Just go to a place where you can hold stillness. You should be feeling something in your lower back on the right side, as long as it's not pain. Just a gentle, dull, achy pull in your tissues, allowing your muscles to soften and let go, closing your eyes and just breathing here. If at any point you notice that your body's opened up a little bit and you feel the need to move deeper into the pose, or maybe back out a little bit, you can do that really slowly, mindfully. Just making sure any movement you make is intentional. If you do make adjustments, just come back to stillness and come back to your breath. Notice if you're starting to clench your jaw. See if you can soften anything you're holding on to. Breathing in deeply and letting go with your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale to let go. Good. Slowly start to walk your hands towards you, coming out of the pose, moving really slowly. And move your props aside. And if you like, you can bring your right hand behind you, point the left toes, and just slowly lift your hips up. Good. You can reach your left arm overhead if that feels good. Now, when you're ready, come back down, and we're going to switch sides. So extend the right leg long, bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. And then you're going to turn your torso towards your extended leg. So lifting your hip up, pulling your right hip back. Good. And then again, on this side, decide what feels right. Maybe you bend your knee And just fold forward over your thigh, bringing your forehead to your knee. Maybe you can bring a pillow or bolster under your right knee, just allowing your leg to rest softly on your prop. And then folding forward and bringing your forehead somewhere on your leg or on blocks, maybe on your hands if you don't have blocks. So again, taking a few moments here to find your half butterfly on this side, allowing your right foot to be soft, making sure there's no pain, especially in your left knee, in your lower back, in your right hamstring. Making sure your head is heavy and your neck and shoulders are comfortable. Soften your jaw, soften your gaze, soften your forehead. And just breathe here. You may notice that your body feels different on the side. Maybe your body's telling you to move a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Maybe it's already too much and your body's asking you to move out a little bit. So listen to what your body's telling you and make that adjustment. And then come back. Come back to stillness. Come back to your breath. When your mind wanders, just be really kind to yourself. No judgments. Just gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to this moment. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. One more like that. Deep inhale. Exhale to let go. And slowly start to walk your hands up towards you, coming up to a seat. Stay here, or if you like, bring your left hand behind you, point the right toes, and lift your hips up, reaching your right arm overhead. And then come back down. You can bring your feet flat on the mat in front of you. And just rock your knees from side to side, letting that go. Good. And bring your feet towards you. Give yourself a hug. Bring your forehead to your knees if that feels good. And just thank your body for everything it does for you, for holding you, for healing you, and for all the poses on and off the mat. Good. Now we're going to move to our back. So our next posture here, we're going to start on our back with the knees bent. And just make sure your spine is really grounded, comfortable. Make any movements you need to make sure your hips are grounded, shoulders soft on the mat. Good. Maybe turn your head from side to side. Just getting settled back on the mat, feeling the mat under you, supporting you, holding you. You can hug your knees into your chest if that feels good. Maybe rocking gently from side to side. So our next posture is snail pose, which may not be accessible to everyone. So I'll give you different options. So if you want to move into snail, you can use props. So make sure your props are close. Having your hands by your side, you're just going to start to rock your hips up and just allowing your hands to hold your hips. You can bring your feet behind you and just holding your hips in your hands. You can have your knees bent if that feels better, and just let your knees hang beside your ears. You can have your legs long, bringing your toes to the mat behind you. So any variation here that feels good. If this does not feel good in your body, you can just bring a prop under your hips and just lift your hips up and grab the outer edges of your thighs or your knees. We're not going to be here for too long, so taking any posture you need. So you can always keep your feet on the mat. You can come to an easy inversion, just lifting your legs up. Good. So take any variation here that feels good for you. If you are in snail, make sure you're not turning your head from side to side. So allowing your neck, your shoulders, and your head to be really comfortable. Breathing here. If this is too much in your neck, make sure you move out of the pose and take a posture that feels right for you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. And then slowly start to come out of the pose. And wherever you are, bring your feet flat on the mat, your knees bent. Move your props aside. And just pause here with your feet flat on the mat. Allow your hands to rest gently on your body. And feel your hips, your shoulders, and your spine ground. Feel heavy on the mat and feel supported. Take a deep breath in. Feel your body expand. Pause at the top. And then exhale slowly. Let everything go. Empty, empty, empty. All the air out. One more like that. Deep inhale. Feel your body fill up with air. Hold it at the top. And then exhale slowly. Let everything go. Exhale all the air out. Good. When you're ready, start to rock your knees from side to side. You can hug your knees in if that feels better. And we're going to come to an easy inversion. So for this one, if you have a block or pillow or bolster, you can bring your prop under your hips. Just make sure your prop isn't under your spine, so it's not pressing against your spine on your lower back. Make sure it's under um, your hips. And you're just going to start to lift your legs up. You can have your knees bent. You can have your legs straight. If you have a wall and you want to come to legs up the wall, you can do that. Wherever you are, make sure your head, your shoulders, and your neck are really comfortable. You can have your hands on your belly or by your side, palms face up. You can come to cactus arms if that feels good. Just be here for a few minutes. So make sure that you can stay in stillness. There's no pressure in your lower back, in your shoulders. If you have your legs up the wall, you can have your feet, your legs wide or close together. Whatever feels good in your body. Soften your gaze, soften your jaw, soften your forehead. This posture is really good for blood circulation and heart health. If you're pregnant or on your cycle, may not feel as comfortable, so don't hold it for as long. Or don't move into the pose. Taking deep, long breaths. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Good. Slowly, if it feels good, you can point and flex your toes. Maybe make circles with your ankles in one direction and the other, moving really slowly. Hear my ankles pop. Then bend one knee, bring your foot down, bend the other. And if you have a prop under your hips, lift your hips up, move your prop away. And again, just gently rock your knees from side to side, massaging your back. Good. You can hug your knees in. Anything you need here before we move into our supine twist. So getting ready for supine twist, come to your back and you can extend the right leg long on the mat. Hug the left knee in. Good. Again, making movements if you need. We're going to stay in stillness for a few minutes. So if you need to make movements between the poses, just moving really slowly, mindfully, taking anything that feels right in your body. Good. And when you're ready, bring your right hand to the outside of your knee. You're going to cross the knee over to the right side. And you can use your props to allow your leg to rest on something. So your knee is probably not going to reach um, the mat. If it is, great. If it's not, you can use blocks and pillows and blankets to bring the earth up to you. Wherever you are, make sure your shoulders are grounded. So again, if your shoulders are lifted, You can bring pillows under your shoulders. You can have your arms extended to either side. You can have your arms reaching up if that feels good in your shoulders. You can have your right hand resting on your left thigh. Good. Left knee can be bent, or you can extend your leg long if that feels better. Good. And then turn your head to whichever side feels good. So if it feels good, you can turn your head to the left. And just come to a twist where you can breathe comfortably and stay in stillness. So we're going to be here for 5 minutes. So it's a long hold. You want to make sure that you're starting off really comfortable and you can stay in stillness. Taking your time to make any adjustments that you need here. And then soften your gaze or close your eyes. Soften your jaw. Allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. And just breathe here, noticing if, as we come towards the end of our practice, if you're starting to get distracted, if your mind is wandering, if you're feeling a little bit more frustrated about holding stillness, if you want to go back to the state of doing, move away from just being here in the present moment. If and when you notice that, just know that it's completely normal. It's part of being human. And see if you can give yourself the permission to feel that, but also be here, continuing to guide yourself back to this practice, and knowing that that's why it's called a practice. Notice if there's anything you're holding on to. See if you can let go with the next exhale. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more deep inhale. exhale, let everything go. Slowly start to move out of the pose. So moving really slowly, mindfully, coming back to a neutral spine on the mat, hips grounded, feet flat on the mat. And just pause here. When you're ready, extend the left leg long, hug the right knee in. And just again, making any movements you need, maybe making circles in one direction and then the other. Good. And then bringing your left hand to the outside of your knee, you're just going to guide your knee towards the right side and grabbing any props or anything you need on this side to get comfortable in your twist. Good. And this side may feel different, so don't expect it to look the same. You can have your arms to a T. Just allow your shoulders to ground. You can turn your head to the right if that feels good in your neck. Allow your gaze to soften and just breathe here. Continuing to bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a deep breath in and a long breath. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let it all go. And slowly start to come out of the pose. Moving really slowly. Bring your feet flat on the mat. Round your lower back. Bring your hands on your belly. Deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Now we're going to get ready for our final resting posture, Shavasana. If there's anything else your body needs, you can grab that. If you need to grab any props or layers, anything that will help you really get comfortable here. So you can bring a bolster under your knees. You can bring a pillow under your head. You can bring a blanket on top of you. Wherever you are, just really feel grounded and held by your mat. Allowing your feet to soften, your legs and your hips to be heavy, your spine long on the mat, shoulders grounded, arms by your side, palms face up, fingers gently curled in. Soften your jaw. Allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Soften the muscles of the face, your eyelids, allowing your eyes to gently close. Soften your forehead, the space between your eyebrows. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head and feel a white light shining from the top of your head and moving down slowly, covering your body, moving down towards your third eye. And as it moves down, it softens everything in your body. Moving down towards your throat, softening your head and your face, your neck. Moving down your shoulders and your arms. Your heart center, your spine, your torso, all the way down to your hips. Down your thighs, your knees, your shins and your calves. Your ankles, your feet, your toes. Allowing everything to soften, letting go of anything you're holding on to. Allow your body to rest here in this white light. Breathe naturally and take in the effects of your practice. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more like that. Deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Let it go. Slowly start to bring some movement back to your body. Moving your fingers, your toes, your wrists, and your ankles. Maybe gently rocking your head from side to side. When you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, rolling on to your right side in the fetal position, using your bottom arm as a pillow. Fetal pose after corpse pose is a reminder that after every ending, there's a new beginning. And slowly start to bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Sitting with your spine long, your neck straight, your chin parallel to the mat. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Bring your hands by your side. Inhale to reach your arms all the way up, palms touch overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your hands. And thank yourself for coming to your mat today, for spending this time for yourself, for your practice, for your breath. Thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. May your thoughts be kind. Thumbs to your lips. May your words be caring. And thumbs to your heart center. May your heart be filled with love and gratitude. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.